Hey guys, we had one of our visitors come back. It's a blue heron here. Darely and I were just over there feeding our fish.
And the hummingbird.
Oh yeah, there's some hummingbirds. Oh, he flew up. Let's see if he comes back. We're just kind of hanging out here watching the hummingbirds and the blue heron. We just fed our fish. And as soon as we made it over here to the porch, this guy comes over and lands. He's trying to steal our fish. He comes around most days, usually not this late in the day. It's 9:30 already. He's usually in here around 6:30 when I'm up there at the campground doing my morning ramble. He'll come down and steal some fish, and then as I come down the hill, he'll take off. But he was either here this morning. No, he wasn't here this morning because I was out here at 6:30, and as a matter of fact, over there were 2 does and 2 fawns playing around the whole time I was out here drinking coffee. And the fawns, it was so cute, they'd go over and look in the water to watch the fish, and when the fish would hit the top of the water, the fawns would run back. So maybe that's why this guy didn't show up. His spot was taken. His fishing spot was taken by some deer, but now he's back. Part of me kind of thinks maybe this is Mr. J's pet. Maybe Mr. J is training this blue heron to come over here and get my fish and fly him 4 miles down the road there so Mr. J can have himself a fish dinner at somebody else's expense. Of course, that's probably just me being paranoid. It's probably just this blue heron doing what he does by nature. So every time this guy flies in, I always think, well, it's the return of Mr. J's blue heron. I'm going to keep my eye on this guy. You know, if he eats a couple of our fish here, that's fine. But if he's putting them in a to-go bag and he heads due northwest from here, well, I know where he's heading. And when he comes back, he's going to have some crayons waiting on him over there. All right, so we hope you guys enjoyed this. Another quick video, and this one actually was quick, from Homesteading Off the Grid. Just wanted to share our blue heron with you, which we're kind of hoping isn't Mr. J's blue heron. There's another hummingbird. We make our nectar, by the way. We use a 4-to-1 ratio mix, like 1/4 of a cup pure cane sugar. It looks like brown sugar, but you gotta make sure the bag says pure cane. And then we add a cup of water to it, and that's enough to fill both of these about halfway. It's hot. We don't want to leave it in there for too long, so we'd rather them drink it out in 2 days and then us make new than fill it up and then it sits in there for 4 days and starts to ferment and makes them sick. It's just some FYI's there for you if you're feeding hummingbirds. You don't have to buy that red nectar stuff that's $6 or $7 a bottle. Just make your own, a 4-to-1 ratio of pure cane sugar and water. And by the way, there's a myth out there that the red dye in that red nectar hurts the hummingbirds. That's never been proven or unproven. We researched that thoroughly. So, but just so we're not taking any chances, we make our own. All right, now I'm going to let you go. Hope you enjoyed Mr. J's, possibly Mr. J's blue heron, and the hummingbirds. We'll see you next time. Homesteading Off the Grid.